Because he's like, glad you believe in that shit. All these niggas be telling. He talks shit all the time. We be at the street racing. We be at the shop chilling. He talking shit about, yeah, CG, you fuck with them niggas, but them niggas gonna be telling. I be so happy when he finally tell me a nigga can tell. I be like, thank God.
That's what I'm saying. I believe a nigga don't snitch until he get in the situation and don't snitch. All these niggas be snitches to me. Look like snitches. Like, I'm sorry. I don't trust a
Shout out to Mystically. I agree. Thug didn't rat in this case, but I do believe it's his behavior. He's the type who will rat to save himself. And that's the problem. That's the issue, right? Is you sit right there, you have a 2-3 hour conversation, homie. 2-3 hour conversation. They not even, you in here on another case. The conversation was so long, you had to go to court, you got a bail, and you came back and talked to him for another 30 minutes.
See, that was the problem with the conversation, because when the little snippets I heard, I started thinking in my head, like, what was he in there supposed to be talking about again?
He wasn't even, so
this nigga talking about all type of shit.
So they investigating the case when Toon Bus got shot up in the A.
Okay.
When Toon Bus got shot up in the A, they was investigating that case. They had Roscoe for it. Roscoe Pee Wee, they had him for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is the tendencies, Nisha. I'm not gonna lie. It's very much the tendencies that I just can't put that on. But yes, I agree. That's true. That is very true. But they had Pee Wee for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Thug is on another case where he got to go to court, and they sit down for 2 hours talking to Thug about the case.
Mm.
First, they act like they was interested in his music, and the white man is like, yeah, I just got your album. I was jamming it. This is my favorite song. Man, if you don't get me out of here. Then he went through this whole elaborate relationship with Birdman and Wayne. I thought Wayne didn't fuck me because I was fucking Birdman. That's why he didn't fuck. No, he didn't fuck with you because he thought you was biting his fucking style and he didn't really know you. And it don't matter if a nigga don't fuck with you. Nigga, you like a nigga, bro. You a fucking genius with melodies, bro. Stop worried. Like, you know what I mean? Just, I don't know. It's just be weird, dog. It's just weird. But I'm not surprised. I'm not even surprised. I'm not even gonna lie. I know he need a therapist.
Thank goodness you ain't have a lot of interactions with him. You would have came up in the store.
And that nigga was talking about Birdman and Wayne the whole time. I know Birdman listened to that shit like.
So he was dry snitching.
No, he wasn't dry snitching. What? So, okay, I can't tell you what he was doing in his own mind.
That nigga was wop snitching.
I can't tell you what he was doing in his own mind, but I can tell you what he did. What he did was he made it like they was acting like they cared about Birdman and Wayne, right? They really was just investigating Wayne's shooting. So they're trying to figure out who did it, even though they already have a Roscoe in there for the shit. Maybe they're trying to make some bigger connections. Maybe they're trying to figure out, because Thug and Wayne was supposed to have smoke. So they was talking and feeling around that. Maybe Birdman and Wayne was supposed to have smoke. So that is a weird thing. You know what I mean? Where if they think Birdman owed him some money and then got his bus shot up, and then you confirm it, what if that was their motive? What if they believe that, man, Birdman got Toon bus shot up? You know what I mean? They not telling you what they think. They not giving you their game plan. But what if they say they really in the back of their memory, like, man, well, Birdman might have paid Pee Wee, money to get, the bus shot up. And then now you telling them why they beefing. Like, you don't know what the fuck people thinking. That's why you ain't supposed to say shit. Shout out to Pluck, shout out to Moon, shout out to Shady, shout out to Boo, shout out to Maine, shout out to Blue, shout out to Tone, shout out to all my holder homies. Everyone I didn't name, Ace, who told me, Glasses, don't talk to these people. Shout out to Olivia, shout out to my mama, my daddy. Don't talk to these people. Don't talk to these people. Whatever they doing, they not here to help you. They are not here to help you. They not here to help you. That's what that nigga told me. They not here to help you. They here to put you in jail. My dad tells me that right now. That nigga 70, he be 78 in November. He tell me right now, hey man, them people not here to help you. They trying to put you in jail. That's why they talking to you. But what if they thought Stunner Man, they were trying to put together, and now you gave him a motive? Well, no, you know what? He owes him 30 million. Which that's bullshit. That was a lie. That's a lie. Which again, when we start talking about that money, I start breaking hearts because I start telling y'all the real truth about that money. Whatever. Everybody want to put it on, but you just can't talk, man. You just can't talk, homie. Like, you just can't talk. My mom went to jail, died in prison because she didn't tell. You don't be accountable. Like a nigga told me the other day, it's juvenile not snitching. No, it's not. It's called accountability as an adult. If you don't want to go to jail, don't commit crime. He told me, oh, the not snitching rule is juvenile. People tell because they want to be with their families. Why do niggas always remember they got a family when it's time to go to jail?
So you immature. So you immature if you snitch, but you mature if you snitching now.
Oh, you know, they just trying to get back to their family. Why would you commit a crime? If you don't want to go to jail, don't commit a crime. Stay on the sidewalk.
On jaywalk.
The streets ain't for everybody. They have sidewalks, my boy. They got sidewalks.
But it is crazy if you really think about it. It is not crazy for you to think a criminal wouldn't snitch. If he is still, he won't tell.
You say that again?
A criminal, it's kind of crazy to think a criminal wouldn't snitch. If he is still, he'll tell.
They're not the same. No, I know. They feel the same.
I
think somebody who wouldn't raise their kid would tell.
There's a code though. There's like a code in life and different things and stuff.
It's personal. It's do you know how shameful it is to tell? Fuck honor. It ain't about loyalty. Yeah. That's what snitching ain't about, loyalty. I see all kind of crazy niggas think snitching is about loyalty. This don't got nothing to do with no loyalty. Nothing. This don't have nothing to do with it. You don't tell because it's your own ethic. It's your own belief. It's your own everything. It don't have nothing to do with nobody else. How could you look in the mirror knowing you went out like a sucker? Because you think you free? You will never be free. Your kids gonna call you a snitch. Your old lady know you a snitch. Your mama know you a snitch. And they not gonna respect you ever again in life.
But here's the thing too.
Some niggas' mamas wanted them to snitch.
But no, but
yes, but your mama gonna love you no matter what. But your kid gonna know you a snitch. Soon as you and your kid get into it, he like snitch ass.
Coach, how can you look at yourself saying something that's gonna cause somebody else harm? How can you tell something? I'm just saying though, how can you tell something and look at yourself knowing that what you just said is causing somebody else harm?
But I'm not speaking. Okay, so I'm not speaking for me though. But if I'm a guy who just calls somebody harm, like say I just strong arm rob somebody. I just caused that dude harm. Why would I not cause another man harm by telling on him so I can lessen my time?
Yeah, but that's the thing though.
These rules be crazy to me though.
These ain't rules.
These codes and all that.
These codes.
This character is
the niggas who we think should follow these codes.
It's raising your kid a code.
Be crazy.
It's raising your kid a code.
No.
You know you don't have to raise your kid.
Right. Facts.
You can just leave your kid at the fire station. Why do you raise your kid?
You're right though. You can't.
Because it's a code as a man. It's accountability, a responsibility. And there's people who don't take that code. But there is no real thing. When you get put on, coach, you know, they don't be like, you can't snitch now. They start telling you that as a little kid. Like they tell you to raise your kids.
But okay, the same, because the first person I ever heard don't snitch was by my parents.
Yes.
My parents told me, look, hey man,
they wasn't courting you on the hood.
I never heard snitches get stitches until my mom told me that. My mom told me, hey, snitches get stitches. But then I'll go do some and she'll be like, hey, tell me what happened.
She broke you right there. That's what the police do, the same thing. Hey, just tell me
what's happening now.
Okay, why do you raise your kids?
I raise my kids because I feel like it's the right thing to do.
That's all it is, coach. That's all it is. Not snitching is about the right thing to do. The right thing to do is to be accountable for your own shit.
So you don't think these niggas think the right thing to do is for me not to do 20 years?
Like, don't do the crime. You won't do a day.
That's right. I mean, that's true, but I don't think these niggas thinking like that.
You sound like niggas who don't want to raise kids. You want me to raise this kid for 18 years? I got to spend all this money.
I was a nigga who didn't want to raise kids at one point.
But you know what? You looked in the mirror. Sure. You looked in the mirror and said, you know what? This is the right thing to do.
I ain't no woman. I ain't got no biological clock. My shit wasn't ticking. I didn't have a child and was like, I can't wait to raise some children. No.
But you didn't run. You didn't snitch in a parent opportunity. You'd be like, you know what? I'm not she on her own.
I mean, so first of all, I didn't run. I did take a quick sprint. Like I didn't run.
Oh my God.
I got out a little bit at first. I was like, oh, then I turned back around. I took the baton, but
there you go.